You are standing in the center of the room, and nothing is out of place. The furniture is exactly where you arranged it. The light falls through the window at the same angle it always has. The keys are in the bowl beside the door. Anyone passing through might call this stability, a life intact. But you stand among the familiar walls with the quiet sense that you have returned to somewhere that no longer knows how to contain you. There is a particular kind of unease in discovering that a life you built no longer fits. You still know how to move through it. You open the closet and look at rows of clothes chosen by a version of you who once reached for them without thinking. Nothing is wrong with them. Still, wearing them now feels slightly like arriving in costume. You follow the familiar route to work. You enter the same coffee shop. The streets have not changed, but something in the repetition has become visible. You know where to turn, when to nod, what to say. The old movements remain fluent even after they stop feeling like yours. You become a stranger in the house of your own habits. Perhaps that is what makes outgrowing a life so difficult. It rarely disappears when you are finished with it. It remains available. The chair still holds your shape. The key still turns in the lock. The old obligations still know where to find you. You could answer them in the same familiar way. You could laugh at the familiar moment, return to the familiar place, and occupy the space that has been waiting for you. Nothing prevents you from going back, except the effort it now takes to stay there. Returning begins to feel like holding your breath, like folding yourself carefully along lines that once formed naturally, like making yourself smaller, not because the old life was false, but because it was built around a shape you no longer have. Change is often described as movement, a door opening, a road beginning, a clean departure toward something new. It is also this: standing inside a perfectly usable life, and grieving the fact that you can no longer use it in the same way. That grief can carry guilt. This may be a life you once wanted badly, a room you worked to enter, a role that gave you shelter, belonging, or purpose. Leaving its shape behind can feel dangerously close to ingratitude, as though outgrowing something means it failed you, as though leaving this structure behind cancels everything it once made possible. So you try to make it fit again. You tell yourself the distance is temporary. You return to the routine and wait for recognition to return with it. You adjust your posture. You reach for the old comfort and try to coax it back into your bones. But a life cannot be worn indefinitely after you have grown beyond its seams. Perhaps for now, there is only the room as it has always been, the familiar furniture, the afternoon light, the keys waiting beside the door, and you, standing quietly among the things that still know your old shape.